Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a 60s period makeup look, and this is very characteristic of Twiggy, the time of Twiggy, where she actually was the first one to put to draw a liner just like this, and also in the crease, and also these little lashes that you draw in were very characteristic of her, and also the 60s time period. Also, this look is inspired by the Glamour Daze collection by M.A.C. I was sort of in Covent Garden with my sister, and she was like, oh, I really want to look like her. And it was the Glamour Daze collection by M.A.C. She wanted this liner thing. I was like, you can't wear that every day. So this is not a very everyday look. It's kind of just a look I did for fun. It's kind of like 9 p.m. at night here. I have school tomorrow as well. That'll be fun. So I really hope you like this look, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! So I've already done my foundation and my brows, so I'm just gonna do the 60s look, which is basically a double eyeliner and then just little twiggies at the bottom. So this was sort of made famous by Twiggy. My eyes are a lot different than, say, someone who is from Europe or America. They might have more deep set eyes. I tend to have the standard sort of Asian Oriental face where I have a lot of space between my brow and my eyes, which might be the case for you as well. So if you have something like my eyes, it's always fun to draw in the crease, or you can go ahead and find your crease and then just a little bit, probably a centimeter above that, you would draw the line that you're about to draw. So first of all, you need a Kohl pencil, and a Kohl pencil is just basically a smudgeable eyeliner that is able to just smudge out, very pigmented, and also kind of act like sort of a cream base. So I'm just going to go ahead and find my crease. My crease is actually right here. You can't see it because my eyes are not very deep set. So I'm just going to actually draw in the lines. You don't have to be perfect, but that's the line here. So those are the two lines that I have now on my eyes, and they actually form the crease of what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to take my mini smudger brush, or any sort of smudging brush, and I'm going to smudge that out and blend it out. You want to blend it out until a shadow remains, but not the actual line. Now if you make a mistake, like you go too much inwards, you can actually get your concealer brush, have a little bit of the foundation onto the concealer brush, and just brush away the Kohl. Basically the Kohl kind of acts like a cream, so you want to make sure that you didn't put any eyeshadow yet on, and you're just going to smudge that out. So as you can see, it's sort of a shadow. It's no longer really a line anymore. And it looks kind of weird. It looks really weird. Like, this is not a look you can go grocery shopping with. This is something for a party or whatever. So now what I do is I actually put eyeshadow onto my eyelids, and I also set my crease. Now it's okay to use white eyeshadow, probably matte, but I don't normally just go out and buy things just like that. I have my MUA palette right here, and I'm actually going to use this color, which is sort of a pinky white color, and the reason why is because this look is actually kind of inspired by M.A.C collection that I saw. So that collection uses sort of a pink matte color. I don't have a pink matte color, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lid, and then also under my brow bone, just like that. And then I'm also going to just lightly, very lightly brush over the Kohl. You don't want to mess it up or anything. You just want to set the Kohl. So very lightly over the Kohl pencil. So you can see the difference in light. Sort of looks a lot lighter. And it's okay because we're going to actually go over it with black eyeshadow. I would suggest doing these parts first. The Glamour Daze collection by M.A.C has that sort of line, and then also the sort of twiggy sort of things happening at the bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So yeah, as you can see, it sort of does this and then curves in and then down again. Just like that. So it's very easy. It widens sort of the eye out. And now I'm just gonna add the little sort of eyelashes to my eyes. As you can see, that's what it looks like. If you don't like the enlarged eye look, you can actually just follow your own waterline and then add the twiggy things on the bottom. But this was sort of inspired by the Glamour Daze MAC collection, so I thought I might just leave a little bit of space. Now what you do is actually you take a white eyeliner and actually line and fill in that part between your waterline and the actual black line that you've drawn. And also don't forget the inside of your waterline as well, and that's just going to make your eyes really big and just very, very doll-like. Unfortunately, I don't have a white eyeliner with me right now. It's in Singapore. I don't want to buy a new one. So I'm just going to be honest with you, and I'm just going to actually take a very cream, very light eyeshadow and then just fill that in. So now you can see the look very closely, and I would normally use obviously a white eyeshadow or a white eyeliner if you want to do the look properly, but in this case I don't have that stuff with me right now, so I'm going to use a very pale skin color kind of color on my eyes. You can also use a concealer, whatever floats your boat really, I don't know. So there you have it. That is sort of the eye look pretty much done. I'm gonna put my mascara and also my fake lashes on. So the lashes I actually put on are these lashes, which are sort of the Giaru lashes from Dolly Wink. I got these from Singapore, and I just applied them with my lashes with the glue that they gave us, the package. And as you can see, they're white little dots, so you make sure that they're dry already, and I would go over with a liquid liner, just like that. So basically the eyes are all done now. I'm just gonna go ahead and sort of shape my brows again, just like that, so you can see how many lines are going on and everything. It's kind of chaotic in my opinion, nothing I would wear outside, but it's a fun sort of dull kind of inspired look. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my cheeks and my lips. Now in the M.A.C Glamour Daze collection, saw sort of a very nude lip, very nude pink, very porcelain skin, and also very light pink blush. So I'm just gonna try and do the same thing with the stuff that I have. I don't have the M.A.C with me, but I do have what I have. And so I'm just gonna make sure I do have porcelain looking skin. It's always good to maybe put a bit of strobe cream underneath if you want that sort of plastic look. A bit of Vaseline can also do the trick. I'm actually going to use my foundation, which is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. I have it right now. And I'm going to apply that on my lips. And I'm going to sort of conceal my lips. I don't have a, I know it's like I don't have anything, but I don't have a very nude lipstick with me. So to improvise, I'm actually going to just cover my lips with the foundation, and it's actually going to look like I have nude lipstick on. It's like magic. Just like that. So it's very, very covered. It looks like sort of the lipstick that they used in that collection. And now I'm actually going to do the cheeks. So for the cheeks, there's barely any contouring at all, so I'm gonna skip the contouring. And I'm going to use the Benefit Dandelion blush, which is a very light pink, very nice blush. I find that with box blushes from Benefit, you have to use a fluffy white goat hair brush or something, just like this one. And I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks. And that pretty much would complete the 60s makeup. Twiggies makeup, whatever you like to call it. I would go pretty heavy on the blush actually. You can also work that blush up for more fashion looking thing. I look crazy. Oh well, I hardly do any crazy sort of stuff. You think that I can really do neutral stuff, and no. Yeah. So there we have it. That is the 60s look, period makeup look, and base inspired by the MAC Glamour Daze collection. I really hope you like this look, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!